Your peace to all the gods on earth. Welcome back to Chance and Opportunity. Shout out to my chief, my higher self. You already know I'm grateful, and you are very inspiring to me, very motivating. And this is actually the point I want to make in this video, because the only way that I feel like I can show my appreciation to you for what you are to me is to actually give it back. You know, you inspire me, you motivate me, and I want to just be able to grow, apply the knowledge to my life, to be an example to humanity, and to be to somebody else what you are to me. You know, so shout out to you. But you know, but it's and to continue on with this is for the people that reach out to me. They're in my DMs, you know, they send me messages, they ask me about my lifestyle, this and that, and they just see it from abroad. They just see it from where they're at, and they don't really know what's going on. You know, they really don't apply the knowledge to their life. You know, they're just seeing a nigga out here in this environment, connecting back to source, thriving, living. You know, they see the colors, the green and everything like that, and it activates, it sparks something in them, and they don't know what it is, but they like, yo, that shit is neat, that shit's cool. You know, keep going, keep thriving, your motivation. I wish I could come out there. I want to say this. I want to say to you guys, if you see something that you want to do and it's righteous, you're not harming anyone. In fact, it is actually the right thing to do. If you see something that you believe to be true, like for me, for example, when it comes to this lifestyle, when it comes to the 5 sciences, I understand that my genetics is controlled by my DNA. My DNA controls my genetics and everything, and that controls me because of how I perceive this reality, that I'm living in an external reality that's really, truly the internal. I'm projecting this reality, if you guys could follow me. Like, I understand this. I took my time to get knowledge of self, to study, you know, quantum physics and to understand how this universe works, and that I'm just reading genetic coding. I actually believe that if you connect to the earth, take your shoes off, put your hands and your feet on the earth, that the earth has an EMF field, and that you do a practice what's called grounding. And this grounding coagulates your blood and put negative ions inside of your blood to neutralize with the positive ions, and gets rid of free radicals, inflammation, things of that nature. I truly believe this. To stay away from other people, because those people with the thought process that they on, them fuck people, get the squares out your circle. They're fucking with your EMF field, and you're gonna start to vibrate on the same frequency as that. That a cell can only vibrate contingent to its environment. Epigenetics. And that is another thing that regulates and controls genes. That is controlling how I perceive this reality. The melanin, astrology, like functions of your hair. I could keep going, but the point I'm trying to make is I truly understand this. I believe it to be true. And for me, I couldn't continue to do other than that. I couldn't continue to go to a job and slave at a job, get home from work, go back to work, do all of this shit just to be working, just to be paying my bills, because I'm trying to survive. I honestly believe that if you're trying to survive out here, you're in this world and you're trying to survive, you're not living. I believe that. And if you're not living, I mean, that means you're dead. Ancient text says, let the dead bury the dead. Dumb, deaf, and blind. Like, I don't feel comfortable doing the same thing every single fucking day that is meaningless. Not bringing me to my higher self. Not divine righteousness. I hear and see the way that men in that society think. The men that are my age, even older. The things that they're worried about. What's concerning them. I scroll down Instagram and I see the women. I hear how they talk. How they treat a nigga. How they look at themselves. How they think. And for me, I couldn't continue to live a lie. To live and keep going against something that I knew to be true, or something that I believed in, that I thought was divine, irrefutable facts. Ancient text says that even if your eye causes you to stumble, to gouge it out, because it's better for you to enter the the kingdom of heaven with one eye than to enter the hellfire with two. And that's just metaphoric. It's just symbolic. What they're trying to say is that because to actually gouge one eye out, that's a hard thing to do. Niggas be attached to their eyes. Your eyes help you see. But the whole point is anything that causes you to stumble, anything that causes you from doing the right thing, don't be afraid to get rid of it. Get that person, place, or thing out of your life because it is a stumbling block. Motherfuckers be talking about kids, paying bills, family members, parents, friends that don't fucking understand them. All of those things to hold you back from being free, from doing what you know you need to do. You scared. I just want to make this video to motivate you guys, to motivate whoever this touches. Simultaneously, you already know I'm talking to myself. Still on that journey that I talked to you guys about, me versus me. At the end of the day, that's all that I'm dealing with is me versus me. I'm motivating myself. I'm going to watch this video and be like, damn, that's a fact. I love to see the messages keep going. I tell you guys that. Keep going. Keep going. I love to see that message. And I'm telling you, keep going. Keep studying. Keep watching the downloads. Go on Carbonation TV. Like, I keep that shit on you. It's on YouTube. Carbonation TV on YouTube. Ignore all the bullshit, all the trolls. But you'll see the page. And we have a whole playlist. It's all organized. On the website. It's all organized. Study the 5 sciences. Go from there. Look into your natal chart. But by all means, if this ain't what you believe in, if you don't find it to be true, then do what you do find to be true. This ain't for everybody. I'm not talking to everybody. Disclaimer, I'm only talking to myself and the people who hit me up like, yo, I want to be out there. I want to do what you're doing. And they have these facts. They tell me about the government, what they're doing, this and that. There's a lot of black, you know what? Black people love knowledge. A lot of black people are big conspiracists. They love conspiracy theories. You guys are very, very knowledgeable about a lot of things. And this is what I'm talking about. If you have the knowledge and you know what's going on, and like, you don't have to be a part of it. You don't have to accept it. You heard what I said in the beginning of the video? I said, welcome back to another chance and opportunity. Because every day you wake up is another chance and opportunity to do the right thing. That's a whole fact. You don't have any attachments. You don't have limitations. You don't have excuses. Only thing that's holding you back from doing what you need to do, doing what you want to do, living your best life is you. That's the only thing holding you back. I want to let you know that. You are the only one that can ever hold you back. So yeah, man, this is just for the people who, you know, they like what I'm doing. They feel like they want to come out here. You know, all the people, I want to come out there, I want to do it, you know. Man, what Nike say, ain't nothing to it but to do it. Apply the divine facts to your life. Separate from them people. It's a great separation happening. Let the people be stuck. Let them be stuck where they're at, and you level up. Level up. Ain't nothing wrong with you caring about yourself. Ain't nothing wrong with you loving yourself, wanting to give yourself the best, seeking knowledge. So what if they think you think you're smarter than everybody? So the fuck what? Yeah, man, don't be afraid. Do not be afraid. Let go of the motherfucking chains that you are putting on yourself. Let that shit go. I want to say peace to the gods, and I love myself.